Okay, good morning and welcome to Yeshiva YouTube. Iyun Mitzion. I don't know why I'm getting into the feeling of maybe doing two Iyun Mitzions because there's two Mishnayos in the Daily Double, so every Mishnah deserves its own Iyun. Try it out. Mishnah Tet. Rabbi Shimon says Machlokes between Rabbi Shimon ben Anas and Rabbi Akiva. By Itzer Bikurim. Itzer Bikurim is decorating your Bikurim by surrounding the actual Bikurim with other fruits. Rabbi Shimon ben Anas says you can surround it with any fruits, apples, pears, you know. Pineapple, it wouldn't make a difference. Akiva says it has to be, you have to decorate it from Shivas Aminim, meaning Shivas Aminim that were not Bikur, they're not first grown fruits. And the Rabbis has to be going to show. What are they arguing about? So I once heard an explanation. This is Hidr Mitzvah. This is part of the Hidr Mitzvah. We learn a lot of the din of Hidr Mitzvah from Bikurim, as Mesilas Yesharim says. Hidr is the point of Hidr Mitzvah. This is what I heard from my Rabbi Yaakov Friedman. He says Hidr Mitzvah is the overall presentation of the mitzvah. Like to people who look at something, like if you want to have a beautiful menorah for Hanukkah, this is what we were talking about. So it's how do you beautify it based on the overall presentation? Someone, an onlooker who sees your menorah, they say, "Wow, it's a beautiful menorah," right? So even it's possible to have a menorah which is silver plated or made out of stainless steel, which might look nicer than the silver menorah, tiny silver menorah. You have a huge stainless steel menorah, silver plated menorah. It might be a better Hidr Mitzvah because it's a better presentation. People don't know. Or it's Hidr Mitzvah, a din in the Chefsa, it's a din in the actual thing itself. So I like to say that's the Machlokes, Shimon ben Anas and the Chavar. Shimon ben Anas says it's about the spectacle, it's about seeing it. So if you have nicer fruits, some exotic fruits, pineapples, fresh pineapples surrounding Bikurim, it's a nice presentation. This says no, it's part of the Chefsa Shal Mitzvah. So you can only have what exactly the Bikurim are. If you have grapes or figs, you can only put grapes or figs there, or any of the Zayin Minim, because it's part of the Chefsa of the Mitzvah. The Chefsa of the Mitzvah has to be Zayin Minim, so therefore the Hidr Mitzvah also has to be a din in the actual Chefsa, and the Mitzvah has to be the same thing. As explanation, I will continue explaining this in the next year, Iyun Mitzion, Mishnah Yud, coming up next.